C.S. Lewis once said, "Literature adds to reality, it does not simply describe it." C.S. Lewis is an author, scholar, and theologian. He was born on November 29th, 1898 in Northern Ireland. He attended Oxford University where he studied philosophy and literature. He graduated in 1925, where he then became an English professor at Oxford. He taught for 29 years, and then in 1954 he moved to the University of Cambridge and taught for 9 more years as the medieval and Renaissance literature professor. While C.S. Lewis was teaching at Oxford University, he was part of a group called the Inklings. This group was a group of writers who would get together every week and discuss their work, what they were working on. This group of writers included C.S. Lewis, Warren Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, and Owen Barfield. These writers' meetings stopped in 1949, but many of the authors that came from that group give each other credit for part of their success. During World War II, C.S. Lewis started radio broadcasting where he would talk about Christianity and his faith. Between 1941 and 1944, C.S. Lewis did multiple radio broadcasts that became very popular and converted many people to Christianity. These broadcasts were later put into a book called Mere Christianity and published in 1952. Another one of the popular series that C.S. Lewis published was the Chronicles of Narnia. The Chronicles of Narnia were a very different series than the book Mere Christianity. The Chronicles of Narnia were children's fantasy books. They are considered classics in children's literature, and they include many different biblical narratives. C.S. Lewis did not mean to create these books as allegories, but did include Christian symbolism within each one. C.S. Lewis was a very influential author. He sold millions of books worldwide, and his copies of his books were translated into 30 different languages. C.S. Lewis died at the age of 64, 1 week before his birthday. But his legacy still continues. Over 2 million copies of C.S. Lewis's books are sold each year, which is more than what was sold in his lifetime. C.S. Lewis was a very influential writer in the 20th century and had a very big impact on English literature.